Welcome to another episode in this series. Today you will going to learn about 5 bad copywriting mistakes you should avoid if you want to increase your conversions. So let's get into the presentation. How to not write sales copy. 5 bad copywriting mistakes that you should avoid if you want to make more and more sales. Here's the thing. Why do you need to learn about these mistakes? Because it is important to know about the mistakes and remember them so that you won't do these mistakes when you are writing sales copy. If you make more mistakes, that means no sales. At the same time, mistakes will cost you a sale. Also, once you do these mistakes, what happens is it contradicts with the intention of the copy. That means selling or persuasion. Intention of copywriting is to persuade and sell your product or service. You have to understand that clearly. If you are doing these mistakes, that means you don't understand the purpose of copywriting. Always remember that the purpose of copywriting is to make a sale. So let's have a look at these mistakes in detail. Mistake number 1. Me. What do I mean by that? Here's the thing. People don't care about you or your product. Don't believe me? Okay, that's fine. Now, listen carefully. People don't care about you or your product. They care what your product can do for them. That is the case. So you have to understand this clearly. This is interpreted as WIIFM, which means what is in it for me. So you have to think from their angle. Turn the spotlight towards them, not to you. Once you turn the spotlight towards them, all your concerns, all your words are highlighted on them. So that way you will be able to connect with the reader and persuade him or her to do what you want. Now this is the rule. If you want to get something you want, focus on them. That way you will be able to sell more of your product or service. So this can be considered as the golden rule of copywriting. If you want to get something, focus on their needs. That is the rule. Mistake number 2. Don't address a group. That is a huge mistake. That is called hi everyone. The moment you do this mistake, you are losing your reader because at a given time, a particular person is reading your copy. So you have to understand his or her pain points, his or her mentality, and connect with the reader. Don't ever address a group in your copy. Connect with the person who is reading your copy one to one. Here what you can do is you can use a customer avatar and identify the pain point of the customer and target them in your copy. Also mention that how your product or service can solve their problem in a friendly and personal tone. Here is a tip for you to tackle this step. Imagine that your customer is sitting next to you. How do you talk to him? Simple as that. Think in that way and write your copy in a conversational style, and that will definitely help you to increase your conversion. Mistake number 3, that is, I know the literature. Here's the case. Copywriting is not about writing. It is not a writing competition. You have to clearly understand that. Copywriting is about communication and persuasion. So, in order to persuade someone, you have to write in a simple language. Even a 7th grade kid should be able to understand your message. That is the case. Now you might have a thought like this: my client is educated, so how can I use simple copy to convince them to buy my product or service? Even though your customer is a well educated or busy professional, you have to use simple language. Why? Their life is already complex. So why do you make it more and more complex using your sales method? Don't ever forget the intention of copywriting, that is making a sale. Also, never assume that they are going to take a dictionary and try to understand what you are saying. That is not going to happen. Never. Therefore, make your message more clear and simple, very simple to understand. Now, here's the case: if you want to connect with the reader, you have to be simple and straightforward with your message. That is the key to success. Having said that, let's move to mistake number 4, which is this: no jokes, please. Why don't you laugh? See, here's the case. Intention of the copywriting is generating sales. In order to generate sales, your customers have to spend money. You have to understand that. You solve their problem, they spend their money, you make a sale. Spending money is a serious topic, so don't make a fun out of it. That will negatively affect the conversion rates of your copy. So make sure to avoid any unnecessary joke. Now, if you think that jokes can increase conversions, can a comedian become a salesperson? Obviously, no. You won't use jokes in your copy if you remember the purpose of the copy, which is persuasion and selling. With that, let's move on to mistake number 5. Mistake number 5 is this: do this, do that, and then do this. That means giving multiple options. Don't give them 4, 5, 10 things to do. Just give a one crystal clear call to action, because confusion kills conversions. When a customer is confused, guess what? He or she will never take action. That is guaranteed. In order to avoid this mistake, you have to be hyper specific about your call to action and then mention the exact steps that are needed to execute those call to action. When you give them more options, they will get confused. So make it easy for them to take action. A confused customer will never take action. You have to understand that. Then, what are the mistakes that you should avoid in your copy? I want you to do this. Take few minutes of your time and review a copy that you have written. Also, comment below and let me know the mistakes that you are doing right now and how you are going to avoid these mistakes after watching this video. Understand your mistakes and avoid them. If you have any questions, comment below and let me know as well. Continuously keep an eye on your mistakes and try to minimize those and learn and improve your copy. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Click the subscribe button now. Also click the bell icon to enable notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when I release a new video.